Good evening everyone. Welcome to chapter 2 class 10 polynomials. In this session we will be studying about NCERT part of chapter 2 polynomials. In further part we will be studying about the application of polynomials from the textbook of addition one, from the textbook of R.S. Agarwal and many things. Here polynomials. What do you mean by polynomials first? Polynomials means here poly stands for many, terms, nomial stands for terms. I can say that polynomial is a combination of many terms. For example, 2x is one term, 3x is one term, 4x is one term. Then combination of many terms is also called as a polynomials. Now polynomials example 5x minus 5x square minus 3x. This is an example for the polynomials. Now note, we can note that 5x power minus 1, 5x power minus 2, 5x power 1 by 2, 5 root x here, minus 1, minus 2, power 1 by 2, power that is root. Here we cannot say these are polynomials because polynomials x power raised to should be a whole number. Here it should not be a negative, here it should not be a fraction, but here it should be only a whole numbers. If it is also 5x power 1 by 3, then I can say this is not a polynomial because here power is 1 by 3. It should only be a whole number. Now, polynomials are broadly classified into two types. One is upon terms, one is upon degree. Before studying this, we will be studying about what is degree first. Degree means here the highest power of x. Here for example 5x square plus 3x plus 2 is there. What is the highest power of x here? 2. Here 2 is called the degree of the polynomial. Now 5x cube plus 6x square minus 8x. What is the highest power of x here? 3. Here I can say that 3 is the degree for this polynomial. Next, first upon terms. Upon terms are broadly classified into three types. Monomial means only single term. Binomial means we will be having two terms. Trinomial means we will be having the three terms. Next, upon degree, here classified into three types. One is linear, quadratic, cubic. Linear is 2x plus 1, that is general form is ax plus b. Quadratic is 2x square plus 3x plus 1, general form is ax square plus bx plus b. Linear means here the degree of the x will be 1. Highest degree of the x will be 1, so it is called as linear. Here highest degree of the x is 2, so it is called as quadratic. Here highest degree of the x is 3, so it is called as a cubic. I can say that the graph of linear polynomial will be always be a straight line, and the graph of quadratic polynomial will be in the form of u. It may be upside or it may be a downside. Now next part is your zeros of a polynomial. What do you mean by the zeros of a polynomial? Those value of x for which the polynomials terms to be 0. Under ಏನು? Now I am taking for example 2x plus 1 equal to 0. Now if I am finding the x value, 2x equal to minus 1, x equal to minus 1 by 2 I got. Here what is x value here? Here I can say x is 0 of a polynomial, x is the root of the equation. Both are same only. What is root of the equation and what is 0 of a polynomial? If I substitute x value in the given equation, that is 2 into x is value is minus 1 by 2 plus 1, then root 2 get cancels, minus 1 plus 1 equal to 0. The polynomial terms to be 0. Then I can say that this is the 0 of a given polynomial. Why I got only one solution for this equation? It totally depends upon the degree. If degree is 1, then number of solutions will be 1 or number of roots will be 1. If degree is 2, for example 2x square plus 3x plus 3, here degree is 2, the number of solutions I will get 2 or number of zeros I will get 2. If degree is 3, here number of solutions or number of roots I will be getting 3. Now next part is what is number of zeros. Number of times it touches or cuts the x-axis. Simple part, exercise 2.1. Now how many times it is cutting x-axis here? 2 times. The number of zeros will be 2. Here how many times it is cutting x-axis? Only 1 time. Number of zeros will be 1. Here how many times it is cutting x-axis? 3 times. The number of zeros will be 3. Here how many times it is cutting x-axis? 1, 2, 3, 4. Number of zeros will be 4. ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಲ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಕಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಟಚ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ನಾವು zeros of the polynomial. zeros number of zeros of the polynomial. zeros of the polynomial ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? x ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ನಮಗೆ ಏನು x ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 1 ಇರ್ತದೆ ಅದು ಗಿವನ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಒಂದು ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ 0. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಏನಂತೀವಿ zeros of the polynomial. zeros of the polynomial ಡಿಗ್ರಿ 1 ಇದ್ರೆ 1 ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಡಿಗ್ರಿ 2 ಇದ್ರೆ 2 ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಡಿಗ್ರಿ 3 ಇದ್ರೆ 3 solutions will get. Now exercise 2.2. What is this equation? Here what is the degree of the highest degree of the variable x? 2. Then I can say that degree is 2, then it is a quadratic equation. The general form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. How to find the value of x here and how many solutions we will be getting? If degree is 2, then in previous class I said number of solutions I will be getting 2. Let's check how many solutions I will be getting. These solutions can be found out by multiplying the coefficient of a with the constant term. Here coefficient of a is coefficient of multiplying the coefficient of x square with the constant term. Coefficient of x square is 1 with constant term. 1 into 8 is 8. Now what are the factors of 8? 2, 4 is 8. If I add or subtract these two numbers, I need minus 2. Then I can say 2 minus 4. If I subtract, then I will get minus 2. Then I can write x square minus plus 2x minus 4x minus 8 equal to 0. Here x is common, x plus 2. Here minus 4 is common, x plus 2. Always note that these two values should be same. If you are getting minus also, then your answer will be going to be wrong. Equal to 0. Now common is x plus 2 left with x minus 4. Then x plus 2 equal to 0, which implies x value is minus 2. X plus 4, x minus 4 equal to 0, which implies x equal to 4. So number of solutions how many I got? 2. Because degree is 2, then number of solutions I am getting 2. If you substitute x value as minus 2, x value as 4 in the given equation, the quadratic equation turns out to be 0. This is called degree 0 of the polynomial. In chapter 2, exercise 2.2, the questions they will be asking you. Find the zeros of the following quadratic polynomial. Zeros means you have to solve by factorization method, that is multiplying the coefficient of x square with the constant term and write down the factors of 8, that is 2 into 4. If I add or subtract, I should get minus 2. Then after solving, I got x value as minus 2 and 4. These are the zeros of the polynomial. Further question they are asking you polynomials and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. Verify the relationship between zeros and the coefficient. We are having formula, that is sum of roots. Write down fully, that is SOR means sum of roots. Sum of roots equal to alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a. Here what is alpha, what is beta? Alpha is one root, beta is another root. Alpha is one solution, beta is another solution. Or you can take beta is here, alpha is anywhere. Now compare, always compare with the standard quadratic equation. Now what is alpha value? Minus 2 plus what is beta value? 4 equal to minus as it is. What is b value here? Minus 2. Compare with the standard quadratic equation, b value is minus 2 here. Now what is a value? 1. Now minus 2 plus 4 equal to minus into minus plus 2. Minus 2 plus 4 is 2 equal to 2. Therefore LHS equal to RHS. This is the sum of roots. Now product of roots equal to alpha into beta equal to c by a. Product of roots formula is alpha into beta equal to c by a. What is alpha here? Minus 2. What is beta? 4 equal to what is c? C is minus 8. Now what is a here? 1. Here I can write a equal to 1, b equal to minus 2, c equal to minus 8. Then minus into plus, minus 2 4s are 8 equal to minus 8. Therefore LHS equal to RHS. If you show this LHS equal to RHS, then the questions will be getting for 3 marks. Find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial. Then we need to do till here. and verify the relationship. Whenever they are telling you to verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient, then you need to find out, then you need to follow this step, that is verify the relationship. Then we will be having sum of roots and other will be having product of roots. This is complete 3 marks question. All other questions will be same. If you are getting 4s square minus 4s plus 1, then also here you need to multiply with 4 into 1 is 4, 4 can be written as 2 into 2, I need minus 4, then minus 2, minus 2. These are the questions. Now next type of question is t square minus 15. Here I can directly solve. T square minus 15 equal to 0, t square equal to 15, t equal to root 15, t equal to plus or minus root 15. This is the general part, but in the textbook method they are given you, t square minus root 15 whole square. 15 can be written as root 15 whole square, because if I cancel root and square, it will become t square minus 15. So this is in the form a square minus b square. What is a square minus b square? It can be written as a plus b into a minus b. Then I can write what is a value? T. What is b value? Root 15 here. Then I can write t plus root 15, t minus root 15 equal to 0. Then t will be equal to minus root 15, comma t will be equal to root 15. Before also I got plus or minus root 15, that is again here same. These are the zeros of this is quadratic polynomial. Now to verify the relationship, I will be finding sum of roots and product of roots. To find sum of roots and product of roots, let us compare the given equation with the standard quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c. And in terms of ax square, it is t square minus plus 0x minus 15 equal to 0. Then a value will be 1, b value will be 0, c will be minus 15. You need to compulsory compare with the given standard quadratic equation, otherwise your answer will be going to be wrong. Now for example, sum of roots alpha plus beta equal to what? Minus b by a. What is alpha? This is alpha with alpha, so will be beta. What is alpha here? Minus root 15. What is beta? Plus root 15 equal to, what is b value? Minus as it is 0 by 1. Minus root 15 plus root 15, 0. 0 divided by anything is 0. Therefore LHS equal to RHS. Now product of roots. Alpha beta equal to c by a. What is alpha here? Root 15 minus root 15. Beta is root 15 equal to, what is c term? Minus 15 divided by 1. Minus into plus minus. This will be root 15 whole square equal to minus 15. Square root get cancels, left with minus 15 equal to minus 15. Therefore I can say LHS equal to RHS. Successfully we have verified the relationship between the zeros and its coefficient. In only state level they will be asking these types of questions, but whereas in CBSE sometimes, very rarely they will ask these types of questions, or else they will be asking you application part of the questions. Now continuing with second question, find a quadratic polynomial each with the given numbers as the sum and product of its zero respectively. In the second question they have given you sum of the roots. Sum of the roots means SOR alpha plus beta value, and product of the roots they have given you. They have directly given you sum of the roots alpha plus beta value and product of the roots alpha. Sum of the roots alpha plus beta value and product of the roots alpha and beta value. Here we need to find a quadratic polynomial. To find a quadratic polynomial, we are having a formula f of x equal to x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. What is alpha plus beta here? This is sum of the roots, this is product of the roots. Then I can easily solve by given things. Now let us write given What is given here? Sum of roots alpha plus beta equal to 1 by 4. This is sum of the roots, this is the product of the roots. And product of roots equal to alpha beta equal to minus 1. Is it clear? Okay. Next, to find quadratic polynomial, we have f of x equal to x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. Now I will substitute x square as it is minus what is alpha plus beta value 1 by 4 into x plus what is alpha beta value minus 1. Now equal to 0. X square minus 1 by 4 of x plus into minus is minus 1 equal to 0. Here in the denominator part you need to should not keep any other things. Here you need to take LCM and send 4 to the right hand side or left hand side. Here I will be taking LCM. LCM of 1 and 4 will be 4 multiplied by 4. Then it will be 4x square minus x minus 4 and 1 by 4 will be common here equal to 0. If I send 4 to the right hand side, then it will be 4x square minus x minus 4 equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation that they have asked. In the same thing, in the next question they have given you sum of roots as 0, product of roots as a root 5. Now let us solve sum of that is quadratic polynomial. Directly I will be writing x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta equal to 0. X square as it is alpha plus beta value is 0 into x plus alpha beta value is root 5 equal to 0. So x square 0 and everything is 0 plus the root 5. This is the quadratic equation. Next, sum of roots they have given you 4, product of roots they have given you 1. Then x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta equal to 0. X square as it is alpha beta value is 4 into x plus 1 equal to 0. X square minus 4x plus 1 equal to 0. Here directly they have given you sum of roots and product of the roots. Just you need to substitute the values and find a quadratic equation. These questions will be asking for 2 marks. And from here this completes your complete NCERT type of questions. First we have discussed about number of zeros, that is number of times it is cutting or touching the x-axis will be number of zeros. In this exercise 2.2 we have discussed starting about and they have given a quadratic equation. Here we need to find the zeros first. Then in second one here we need to verify the relationship between sum of roots and product of roots. In second question here we are finding a quadratic polynomial based on the given data. Given data is sum of roots and product of roots. We are having a formula to find quadratic equation f of x equal to x square minus sum of roots into x plus product of roots. Sum of roots means alpha plus beta, product of roots means alpha beta. Alpha plus beta value they are given you 0, here they are given you 4. So you need to solve separately. That is, here I got x square plus root 5 equal to 0. All the types of questions are very easy. If you are having any doubts related to chapter 2 NCERT part, you can comment me in the comment section. And one thing I can say that polynomials is very easy when we start with the basics. Now when we go for the applied questions, here we will be solving about some more complicated questions that are going to be easy if you practice day to day life. Otherwise, if you are neglecting, then some questions may be tough for you. For example, if the question is alpha square by beta square by alpha square, then here you need to find the value of these things. Then here I will be taking LCM, that is LCM will be alpha square beta square, alpha power 4 beta power 4 alpha square beta square. Here in this part you should be knowing about the formulas, then only you can solve the given part of this question. Thank you. In the next part we will be discussing about the applied questions. In the next 2 to 3 parts it takes, we will discuss the applied questions and we will be ending these chapters. Thank you.